Some people never settle for average. If you're one of those people, I have gathered specifically for you 11 things that you can do that will put you ahead in your 20s. Let's go straight into them, shall we? The first one is to understand delayed gratification. The more hours and effort we put into something, the more valuable it will feel for us and the better we will feel at the end when we have finally achieved it. Right now, all of us want to go for something fast, go the easy way, do it as fast as possible, but why do you think that this will be valuable at the end? Why do you think that this will develop your character, and why do you think that this will matter in a few years? It won't. Second, it's to set big and audacious goals. My favorite saying about this is shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you still land among the stars. I cannot stress the importance of us having big goals, especially in our 20s, because this will set us up for success in the future. The more goals we achieve right now, the more we open our mind to what's possible out there and what our limits are and what we can really achieve in this life. Never go 2 weeks without a workout unless you're sick. A great body and a great mind are connected. And also, especially in business, the better you look, the higher the chance someone will be able to trust you more and they will be more inclined to work with you. And why is that, you say? Well, when your body looks good, it means that you have put in the discipline, you have put in the hours and effort into achieving this body, and this shows to the potential person you might be working with that you're able to put in hours, you're dedicated, you're disciplined, and these are all good qualities for having a business partner or an employee. Now, something that I have been preaching into most of my videos is to reduce social media usage. If you're not using it for your work and it's more than 1 hour daily, then you're simply wasting your time. And on top of wasting your time, you're also frying your brain. Because right now on social media, what do you see? You only see people who are successful, you only see them when they're achieving things, and you think that no one is on the same stage as you, which is grinding towards your goals. And on top of that, there is a lot of things to consume, such as TikTok, such as Reels, such as short form content, and all of this is making us lose our focus, and our attention span becomes worse and worse with each day. Focus on growth instead of meaningless parties. Let me tell you, all the clubs and all the bars out there are not going anywhere. You will be able to enjoy them, but now in your 20s is definitely not the right time to do it. Now that I mentioned parties, you also need to desexualize your brain. All of us need a clear head to achieve our goals. Preoccupying our mind with pictures of naked people will never help us achieve that. Learn evergreen skills. To me, these skills are sales, marketing, and psychology overall. I can confidently say that in the next 10 to 15 to, even 100 years, these skills would be needed. So we need to spend some time and learn them because they will be helpful in any kind of endeavor we have in our life. Any kind of business, any kind of work-related relationship that we have with our boss, with our colleagues, they will be needed. Read books to learn, not just for the sake of it. Instead of reading 100 books and going out there on social media and bragging about it, just read 10 books and take the maximum value from them. Before we go into the last 3, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. This will put you miles ahead of other people in their 20s. Tighten your circle of close friends. There is a cliche about it that goes like this: you are the average of the group of people you spend the most time with. It's a cliche, but it's very, very true. In our 20s, we start to understand which people around us are only around when they need us and which people will be with us for our whole life. Never set a glass ceiling for yourself. What do I mean by this? I see it constantly over the internet where you have some successful examples of people and then other people who are a lot younger in their 20s start to idolize them. They say how great they are, they say how they could never achieve what they have done. But why? You can achieve anything that you set your eyes upon. You can be the next Andrew Tate, you can be the next Iman Gaji, you can be the next Mike Thurston. Whoever is your idol right now, you can be the same like them and you can achieve even more than them. Never think that you're less of a person than them, and be ready to question everything. Now is not the time for you to think that you know it all and there is no more advice you can get. Especially if you're in your 20s, most likely your mindset is wrong. So listen to other people, listen to advice, listen to feedback, pick what's important, start thinking whether what has been said is true, whether it's wrong. You need to have that critical thinking in order to really achieve more and more in your life. Recently I heard this: you always need to be only 99% certain in something. There needs to be that 1% which makes you go and think, well, maybe I'm not right and I need to research and I need to see whether what I know is right or not. The more of this we do in our life, the higher the chance we'll be able to achieve more goals in our 20s. And who doesn't want that, right? Now, speaking of achieving more goals, make sure you watch the rest of my videos because they will help you do exactly that. See you there.